everyone side, turn your integrity and your fear still a word to man Zion and seek after your wealth and your fears. In the name of the Almighty, Jah, Ras, Jah, Ras, Jah, Ras. So while we are going on, we see that the liberty of I and I pertaining to the NYAHBINGHI order, the ancient fullness, carries specific mark, the NYAHBINGHI order of His Majesty Haile Selassie. His Majesty set a trinity of a foundation and a line to redeem his people by the NYAHBINGHI order of the preceptical throne of King Melchizedek, at the ancient fullness, the Jehovah of creation, the priest of the universe. Jah, the NYAHBINGHI order, it carries rebuke, it carries command, it carries principle that you have to walk with him. See, a guideline to everyone, and each and everyone must know the particular part about the guideline of the NYAHBINGHI order. For his heart of His Majesty, a preceptical administrator of his own throne. King Melchizedek has given us as a order, a deal from the foundation before the world was. He said in John 17, he said, these words speak just us, and lifted his eyes unto heaven, and said, Father, the hour is come. Glorify thy Son, that thy Son must glorify thee. As Holy Father, as I am not in the earth, in the world, with these, whom thou art given unto I, as I lead them in the world, through thy great name, Holy Father, I pray not for the world, but I pray for these only, that thou might keep them from all the evil. And thou shalt accomplish the works of thine own hands, and these only have I glorified. For thine are mine, and thine are mine, and no man shall pluck them out of my hand. For these are they that the Father giveth unto I, and I kept them in thy name. So pray thee, Holy Father, through thy holy name, keep them from the days of the evil, so that the evil shall not have dominion over them. So these two vices were seated and direct from that foundation of time until this time. We have seen the glory. So this NYAHBINGHI order is the order ancient and the order of righteousness and the command of His Majesty Haile Selassie. So we have ways about in the NYAHBINGHI order that we have to walk within these guidelines. Furthermore, the NYAHBINGHI order is a vegetarian type of people. A vegetarian type of people. A heightal liberty. And I don't give in to imagination, not even among nations. You don't think it is not wise for you to take a companion in creation as even a strange nation for wife. You are not even to take a strange nation for your wife. If you check through the prophecy of Nehemiah and Ezra, you will find how burdensome it is when you step out of your race of people and take unto yourself a strange wife. You will find how burdensome it is. Nehemiah and Ezra will line you up to the fullness of your traditional culture and dreams. It is absurd that in the time of Ezra returning to Jerusalem, according to the perfection of time, when they enter into Jerusalem, they have seen the ancient people amalgamate with their aligned nation. And that was a corruptible thing unto Ezra. And Ezra had taken his hand and bust the locks off his head and lined the street of Jerusalem 3.5 days for such lamentation. So I and I, seeing this day, I and I must be very cautious of the slave master administration of Rome democracy. For through Rome democracy, they amalgamated the people and brought the people to shame and disgrace. See? I and I, who are Israelites, have to be careful of those steps. When you go into the churches, as a passing, what do you mean of fornication? You say, well, we don't take a woman and not married. That's a lie, man. A lie that's on a fornication. The passing said, I say, we don't take a woman and don't marry. It's fornication. That is not true. Fornication means when you lie with other nations. So that is a portion of the NYAHBINGHI guidelines as I shall live in Iration. I and I are vegetarian. I and I don't eat salt. I shall lie with these guidelines. I and I don't eat flesh. And I deal in herbs and grains. 40 years we were coming through the wilderness with Moses eating herbs and grains as I call fullness. The I said he doesn't give in to bloodshedding to no sacrifice. Don't shed no blood to sacrifice nothing unto the Most High. For the Almighty had not given to bloodshedding. Not even a chicken. Which I and I call the chicken flyers. And when we look by the street side and see how our people eating up something called a flyer's foot, we're not good at all. Then they spoil and I entirely in a creation. To redeem yourself from disgrace and sin and shame, and to find yourself with power in a yoke that you can demand equal rights and justice from any nation that hold it. You have to depart from the fleshly lust of the world. I know these conversations, it doesn't take one-on-one to satisfy with this conversation much. Most people don't satisfy with this conversation because it's a provocation within the creation. Most people take this conversation and say a foolishness and another talk. Yes? For this cause, I say, why did the world is I come on and vast eternity to I love, but it's only few will hear these sounds and attend unto it. For the nation of this year, don't attend unto this world because it's this living that the nation run from and gone live that living the other creation here. And for that cause, many are called, but only few shall enter in.